So we're going to take a look at UCHF today. Structurally $20. So what's happening today on USDCHF? We made lower lows, lower lows, lower lows, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. Appears that we are indeed in a downtrend. The 4-hour is now moving up, but it's struggling too. I'm going to be looking for sells today for the day. Now, where could we sell off of? Well, maybe we could find a retracement inside of here. Perfect. So I would like to sell anywhere within here. Let's have our stop loss slightly above. And we're going to be looking for entries on the 1 minute today on any potential imbalance zone. I'll be looking for a sell. So let's map out our sell, assuming that we have one. USDC. Okay, so let's just assume for a second that we're going to liquidate these new lows. Make a new low. So that'll be 2.57. And so let's sell. Let's sell into it. So we sold here, assuming that we're not going to continue lower. And our stop loss is going to be right up there, which is 9 pips away, basically 10 at 96458. Let's just make sure that that's the right number. 96460. Okay, so let's make it 96460. So let's just modify. So at this point, the market is now seeking our buy side. I actually have a divergence here. Interesting. It's fun where involved in the trade. Well, there's no point to monitor it. So let's just well, we are shorting. So the reaction, you have to put in a new low, therefore this becomes the new liquidity. Maybe, but it depends on how you view everything. I still think that we have a very weak trend. Oh no, it is. This could potentially be a bad trade, and I'll learn from this. This could be a very bad trade, as this high will not be taken out. That's yeah, I think that's what's about to happen. We're about to take a loss. Oh no, that's awful. It appears that this will be a losing trade for us on the day to start off our day. It did appear very bearish, to be fair. Well, I guess we could. I don't have to. Yeah, it's just completely bullish. Doesn't want to move lower. Fighting against the trend. Why? What does the dollar do? Yeah, but the dollar also appears to be moving sharply lower, but now it's recovering. Now it's getting pushed up and it broke above TEI 50%. Bullish strength. It's going to continue up higher. Okay, so dollar is bullish on the day. Therefore, we should be looking for buys, not for sells. Nice. So this is a loss. This hasn't happened yet, but we already lost. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, just from my psychology and because I don't really care, I am gonna let it run to my stop loss. But yeah, I understand that I've lost. I also understand why, because first of all, it's in the structure of the market. We did not put in a new low. Um, and that failure to put in a new low, that's what basically um, makes it so that we're bullish. Yeah, I'm not very satisfied with the way the market's moving. Unless, of course, we get a complete reversal of trend and it just completely breaks down. At that point, I would have been correct that we had mitigated that imbalance, put in a new low, and then shocked. It doesn't look very good for me here. I don't even if it does go down, I think that I'm trading against the trend. Regardless, I don't like this position. I think this was a bad trade indeed for the reasons stated earlier, which is that on a 4 hour, again, we'll go over it again. So on the 4 hour, it does appear that we're bearish, right? We are starting to move lower. It looks like it's like a retracement before continuation lower. At the end of the day, we are putting in bearish moves. We're not very bullish, but it appears that we are, I guess, in some way bullish. Now we had a rejection and then it closed back up. We had a wick attack on there. Let's go on the 5 minute. So wait, I'm confused. I was correct in the analysis. That doesn't make sense. Well, I mean, it does make sense. I obviously I took the trade, but I was very sure that we're bullish. I was very sure that we're bullish. Perhaps this is an opportunity for me to close out the position. Regardless, I want my stops to be adjusted. So I'm going to adjust my stop loss to the new high that was created in the marketplace. But in any case, let's adjust it to modify. And this will now be at 96426. Okay, so I've now adjusted my stop loss to here. I've now reduced my risk, so it's now significantly less. Um, Reason being is that now we've put a new high. I mean, at this point, if the market is now going to break this high, where we're completely bullish, there's no reason to be involved in this trade. So I'm not scalping the market. I'm just reducing my exposure and using structure to guide my account. Um, so I'm not my account, my trading style. So at this point, we're basically at almost break even. Yeah, it is at a loss, but it's around $26. So, oh, hello. I didn't even realize you were here. I'm talking to myself. I'm just recording for myself. Nice to see you. But I have been doing these every single day for like 1 month, and I'm just deciding to, I guess, share my trading. Today we caught a very big win on USD CHF. Never reached take profit, but that's fine. But we did close partials along this position. It still ran to how much it went to? 13 to 1. Of course I remember you. Well, I didn't remember. So yeah, I'm not surprised, that this is gonna flip, but there was a chance. But at the end of the day, we didn't put in that lower low, and that's just it. Now, if the bullish trend fails right now, and we fail to break above, this is will be inducement. This was liquidity for the taking, and we have new bullseye targets to the downside. I would love to see that, but I don't think that's going to happen today. Yeah, the bullish trend is going to stop us out. I'm actually kind of happy. I want it to stop me out. As stupid as that sounds, but I just don't like this trade at all. I think it's a pretty stupid trade on my end, especially well, I, it's not dumb. I mean, technically the trend is bearish. I mean, just on the 1 minute alone. Yeah, we didn't put in a new low, but this could have been just inducement for liquidity to continue moving down, right? At the end of the day, trend definitely shifted once we reached that supply, put in a break of structure here. We did break structure 100%, but we reached this demand and now we're moving back up and then we failed to put a new low. I don't know. It's kind of difficult to say really what trend we are in at this moment in time. But on the 1 minute structure, or even on the five, I mean, at this point, I think that, I think it's just going to grab this liquidity up here and just continue moving up. I don't want to be involved in that trade. So hopefully we got stopped out. Yeah, literally, hopefully I got stopped out. I don't want to be in this trade anymore. I don't like it. But I am, for my psychology, going to let it run, my stop. I'm not going to close it before. I'm not going to let fear. This isn't a fear game. This is a management game. This is it's just business. It's strictly business. It's fine. Oh, he's gone. All right. Well, yeah, this was a shitty start to my day. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. Winners do not beat themselves up over these kinds of things, right? So we're bullish on US dollar. Okay, fine. I'm wrong. So that means we're bearish this. Now, how do we capitalize on your USD? What, do I just sell? Like just like that? Well, I'd hate to sell in a downtrend, but I mean, yeah, it would have been a profit, but fuck, you know, the opportunity to sell into the market now. Shit. Yeah, that is a little frustrating, Definitely. Definitely is. Oh man. Should have thought of that earlier. Oh man, that is frustrating. Fuck my life. Fuck. Okay. So gold is bearish too. So I could just sell fucking gold or something. I sold one. What the fuck? So I sold 1.5 gold at the top of that level here. Something like that. Yeah, we are putting in new lows. Definitely very bearish. I sold 1.5 gold. Stop loss should be above here. Yeah, gold's moving a little fucking stupid today, isn't it? That makes no fucking sense at all. Like, none. That just makes zero sense to me. If the dollar's going up, then shouldn't gold be going down? That's just stupid. That really just makes no sense to me. I mean, structurally, we're bearish. No, we didn't put in a new high. We moved down lower, came up to this imbalance, rejected it. Now I moved down, expecting a new low to be created. We're only putting in new lower lows. Where are we bullish exactly? I don't know. This is the fucking 5 minutes. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I'm expecting a complete continuation. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm just so confused right now. There's a reason why I don't trade gold, and it's because of this. It just doesn't follow any logic to me. It's just doing whatever it does. Like, it just does whatever it does, I guess. Doesn't really give a fuck about anything. I might as well just fucking close it right now. What's this? There we go. Shit. Shit. Continuations. Continuations. Stop loss will be. I want my stop above that high. So that's going to be a high of 14699. Here's the gold is not moving in our favor here at all. Very big weak rejection. Very bullish. Stopped out. Uh, yeah, so completely what the fuck, right? Like just whoa. We will definitely study this continuing moving forward. But what the fuck, man? What the fuck just happened? I really fucking do hate gold. I really fucking do. I really don't like it. I know people tried and I just fucking hate it, you know? Like, damn, I just fucking don't like it at all. I don't like gold's personality. about oil? Well, it looks like a buy to me. I would love to take this buy here. Buy 526. We did reach a level of demand. We failed to, so we broke above this, right? So change of character, bullish, break of market structure, move down, failed to break a new low. I think that the high is the new target, right?
If you're inspired to advance your career, we invite you to learn online at Purdue University Global.
So it looks like market is deciding to go lower, very much lower. So again, I was wrong on this because of the fact that we had failed to put in a new low, making that a weak high. So now I'm looking at the same thing. If we can look at different markets in the meantime. Looking bad on oil, looking very bad on oil. Oil got slapped, right? Yeah, oil got slapped. Damn, it's not GG. This is 10 US30 to be honest. Fuck. So far, all the hand is just L's. Fucking L after L after L. So I'm confused. How fucking bearish are we? Because it doesn't seem that we're very bearish. Seems like we're gonna. It's like we're pretty fucking bullish to me. Hey, no, 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 maybe. Fine, okay. So let's try. So I'm thinking if oil's going down, shouldn't CAD be going up? Okay, cool. Cool. There's some very big rejections on CAD, yeah. Looks like we're gonna get ran. But I like losing. It's how you learn. It's how you learn about the market. Really, it is. What's this? So we're not bearish. Structure should be continuing lower. Okay. So why did this happen? Why was the probability in our favor today? Let's take a look. Well, we have been putting in lower lows. Even though we failed to here, I just think that it just makes sense for us to continue moving lower based on that edge. Now, here's the thing. That low that happened here, they put a new low on the TDI. And actually, it's so be that the trend is no longer in our favor. Perhaps. So it's not indeed true. But I didn't close my fucking trade on CAD JPY. What the fuck? I never closed it. Why the fuck did it close? I never. What? What's wrong? What's wrong? So my trade is now this. These numbers are incorrect though, but that's fine. They are incorrect. It's not sure. Oh. So I actually sold from up here. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Apparently it's done me out. I should have just done the entry wise. How could I run a better entry? Entered. Using 15-minute structure more often, I think. What a shame that was. Indeed. Let's see. I'm not mad. I'm not mad because that means that the CAD is going up. That means that oil. So psychologically, yeah, it's so difficult. So difficult. Um, it is a little difficult to lose every single trade. But look, this low wasn't broken, showing us the market wants to move higher. Good. I'm happy that I'm losing. It's good. It's very, very good. It's great news. So I'm trying to sell from here to Hello, how's it going? I'm just watching the market play out, thinking that this will continue lower. US30, expecting to buy it at this level here. I'm looking to buy, but at this point, I'm selling against the trend. I want to capitalize on the move down, and I would buy whenever I can. It's more or less the idea. But we are struggling to break below that low. So I say I'm just watching it. And based on price action, I'll decide if I need to close or not. Once this low goes, I will put a new stop loss at, let's see what level is that. 32,884.09. Expecting continuations. So my stop loss would be right there. Once this low goes, once we take out this low and then that low, this would be the new stop loss placement. And we would be managing the position from that point, scalping it to its maximum potential. Again, only once we get that close. If not, it doesn't happen. We have to get that closing below. So my rule is that I get two closures below. So right now we have one and then two. So that would be this. This would be now the new higher, lower high in the downtrend that we've established. This downtrend started here. We made a new low one, lower high, low two. Now low two needs to go, and this would be the new lower high. But first of all, low two, hasn't gone yet. There hasn't been a new low. Because at the end of the day, this is that low that we're talking about. So I want to see this low go first, right there. And at that point, I would consider doing my stop loss. It looks like we're in this breaker candle area. Seems like we're staying stuck around this level here. Um, at this point, anything a break above, I would close. It's a safe assumption. So it's actually just, I think at that point, I would just close the position. Although I do believe that we could still get that move down here at least. This demand that's been unmitigated. I would like to see that move happen. So I'm still pretty optimistic that we're going to get that. And on the seconds, we're seeing that it's not breaking below that low. It's having a tough time. Pretty interesting on US30 here. 10 minutes, the market opens. Hello, guys. Welcome. In 10 minutes, the market opens for the New York session on the street, Wall Street, which would imply a pretty massive move in terms of volatility. Currently, we sold from up here. Really sniper entry, honestly. If anything, we actually sold right there. But the problem is that we only moved around 21 pips, which is not what I want. I'm looking to go for 50. So I'm looking for a quick 3 to 1. It's just a very small move that I'm literally just selling it. And I believe that we'll find a buy in here somewhere. So I have a buy limit. I'm probably going to close that. I'm probably going to look for an entry somewhere inside of that in this demand. Maybe the 50% I think would be a better alternative. But at this point, I'm just wanting to hold the position and let it run down lower. That makes sense. So what's price doing? Price is struggling to break below the low and potentially reaching this level of imbalance. Um, it is very possible that we would see a move now higher as we didn't put in a new low. But again, we really had to see. So it looks like it is projecting off of that imbalance, and now that it's found fair value, potentially could now keep going down. That's just what I'm looking for right now at this point. I'm just wanting this to continue moving lower. And then obviously this is a counter trend trade. If you're looking on the 15 minutes, actually even on the 4 hour, in the 4 hour, we had this entire level being a demand zone. We can even identify it as this. And we came into it and we rejected off of it. Now let's go on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour, right, we had that rejection, seeing very bullish. Now there is two possibilities for what could happen here. One is that, let me close this. It's always struggling. One is that this demand doesn't even hold, right? This demand zone that we created here, this little zone does not create a new high. Now we put in a new high, move down, but we closed above it, new high, close down, new high, right? So at this point, depending on the strength of the trend, it is possible that we might even completely just obliterate this target. That's a possibility, right? On the let's see on the 1 minute. That's something that could happen, right? I'm not against that move. I'm not against holding the sell. So the plan is today that now we've engaged in sells and we believe this is potentially the start of a new trend. Again, I need to see that low go, and that high right there is going to be the new protected high. Once this low gets broken, that's the rule. And if it doesn't, then we lose the trade. But at this point, we need to see that happen. Um, the reason why price is stalling like this is because it doesn't have a clear direction because of the open. There is no clear direction at this point in time. It doesn't have a move. There is no move. Even this, you think it's bullish. It's not. There's no, I mean, it really depends because we're on the 1 minute time frame. If you go into 3 minutes, perhaps we can see a little bit better. Um, very big demand zone that look, it did at the end of the day. We also have an imbalance right there as well that I would like to highlight on the 3 minutes, which happens to fall into our entry, by the way. Very strong area. I might be looking to potentially close my trade. I'll tell you what, I would definitely close my trade at that imbalance. I would close 50% of it, and then I would see how the rest would run. If we start breaking that low and we know it's starting to get out of here, okay, obviously we just started on the direction. It looks a little bit bearish right now, the 1 minute, as we are rejecting off of that imbalance. I would like to see a continuation now at this point to a lower pricing. I think that a move up now is just, it didn't really give me a chance to get in. I mean, you can look at it as the propulsion block theory that we had one here, and then this, and now this is like the, you know, that zone of interest as a demand zone. But I don't know. I just think that there's enough strength to continue moving lower. I think that we could see a continuation lower. I don't know. I just think that we can see it. I don't think that it's ready to move up yet. I think that we would need to come into this imbalance. At that point, again, I would close 50%, and then we would see, okay, if it's now failing to make a change of character and then return to origin, then if it fails to do that, then I would continue holding the sell. If it does do that, then I would close the sell and take a buy. It's very simple. In any case, that buy would look something like that. So again, we would have stops below. Obviously, I don't want to be involved if this is move lower. Create limit order. I'm just getting $100. 5, 0.5. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I would like to see that move down. That's I'm playing both sides of the trade. Um, with 9:30 open in around 5 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes now. All I know is that once the 4 minute hits, it's gonna move so quick, very quickly. Yeah, I am interested to see how 9:30 news reacts, or not news, 9:30 open reacts to the current market, how that would influence the price. Um, the fact that we're struggling to make a new low here, it's not indicative of good price action. That's all I have to say in regards to that. Now, it does look like we are doing that chain link concept that I talk about in my classes, where it's just moving down and connecting back to the supply, then to continue lower. Um, TDI is also showing a potential continuation lower as we are below the 50%. This high is a divergence, right? Oh, wait, would be something like that, right? We are seeing a divergence highs with a lower move. And this move being slightly above the EMA, but again, I mean, even if we are to look at this thing from a perspective, oh, where's the EMAs? There. From a exponential moving average perspective, it's below all the moving averages. Not that that is necessarily the reason that it will go lower, but we are, I am at least for right now, I'm bearish for the time being. Very bearish. We have 2 minutes left until 9:30 open. You guys should see this thing. 9:30, this thing fucking flies. It's crazy. At this point, I'm just waiting for it to continue lower. And once this low right here, once this low is gone, stop loss would be right there. So I'm gonna adjust my. So on my screen, that stop loss level is 32,898, and on my MT4, it's 32,886. So that's just the rule here. That okay, fine. So it's a little bit different, but at the end of the day, right, that movement here is going to cause us to adjust our trade. Take a look at something. Oh man, yeah, it's completely. Why did CAD move up like that against the yen? Because the yen is weak now, and oil is moving down lower. So if oil is moving down lower, it's an inverse relationship with Canadian. CAD should be moving up. Yes. Okay. Great. Back to our US30 trade. We're stuck in this range now. There we go. 9:30 open. There we go. Yes. Perfect. Exactly what I want. It's exactly what I wanted to happen. Got a message from something. I'm not sure. So that low did get grabbed. So I'm gonna now adjust. I'm gonna adjust my stop loss to above that. So my stop loss is gonna be 38.93. 32,893. Sorry. 32,893. Great. Now let's see what's going on. So we haven't yet reached our target on US30. Not yet, at least. We're still waiting. The 15 minutes. We are still waiting. Yes, we are. Okay, 5 minutes perhaps would be better for me. Yes, it's fine. Um, So the low went, we're not on the low anymore, right? We now have adjusted our stops. Our stops are now currently at this level. Anything that goes above that, there's no point for us to be in. Um, we didn't even reach it, did we? Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're ready to keep going. Yeah, it seems like we're still ready to keep going down. So we just touched the demand top of it on the 5 minutes, I think it was. No, yeah, it hasn't happened yet. On the 1 minute, there is a demand right there, causing movement up higher in price. Um, so now that low went, so now the new high should be at that new level. I'll identify for you. And that, wait, what did I just do? US30 trade. No, I need US30 viewing. So for my chart. Chart, wait, what did I just do? Why did I just do that? Damn, it's depressing. Okay, fine. So US30, US30 chart. 32854. So look at that. Hit our take profit. Question is, are we going to keep going down or not? We can close, I guess half. Oh, look at that big reaction. Very big reaction. Well, if it breaks above that high, then yeah, we got stopped out. So I was right. I was right. It literally did move to where I thought it would go and then react. So now we're gonna wait for a change of character. Gonna wait for that. So it would be something like this. All right, got it. We entered on that low right there, and our stops will be below this low. Fine. So my stops will be there. 72826. Look at that. Very nice trade on our end, huh? We caught that shit. Checking this entire move to happen. So we caught the sell and the buy. So we took a nice, uh, nice, not bad. And now we're up in the straight too. That's it. We're just monitoring the trade now at this point. So we took a lot of losses today, but we got a few wins too. So I did expect the zone to be the one to hold. Why was it the one to hold? Because that's an imbalance inside of a demand zone. That's exactly where I went to. Could have even got a better entry right there. But so why did we enter this chalk? Because once we came back into the 50% of it, right there, that's an entry. And I'm taking at this high plus some change. That's it. That's the trade. That's all it is. That's all it will be. Hopefully, hopefully we catch that move. That's all I gotta say. Hopefully we can catch that move. At this point, I have everything set up. I'm just gonna let it run, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna. That's all I can do. So let it run. That's all one can do. But yeah, at this point, it looks to me that in terms of management, once this high will go, um, once this high will go, I will put this as new lower as a new stop loss. So let's identify that zone already. That's gonna be 32, 875. So again, once that low once the high is taken, I'm sorry. Once the high gets okay, yeah, so it's 32, 875. Once the high is broken. It was grabbed, but it wasn't broken. Didn't close below. Didn't close above. So I can't move my stop yet. Okay, fine. My stops are still at original level. Uh, at the current moment, it's a 3-to-1 trade. Um, yeah. So if that's the case, at this point, we're now at 3-to-1 risk. So we're up on the position by 3 times. So we're clearing above some highs now. 15-minute, it looks like it looks like we're good to continue higher. If anything, it looks like it looks like we could run quite a bit. I think we're gonna hold this position for a while now. So it looks like to me, yeah, it looks to be moving very smoothly. I'm pretty happy with the position today. Definitely learned a lot today. Today was a very good learning experience. That's about it, yeah. That's about it. Now that I run to where it needs to go. You know? What is for me today in terms of trade? After this, I'm definitely gonna stop trading for today. So now we have our stops at that level, right? That we have decided on the 1-minute substructure. You can look at maybe the 3-minute and adjust based on the 3-minute structure. I think that would be even better for us today. 3-minute doesn't give us that much of an idea. 1-minute does, as we've pushed down. This was a new low. So now our 1-minute would be right here. That's in the low. Next down close candle, wherever that would be, that will be where we take our profit. So this would be take profit 1 at this black line here. I don't know what this line is. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't know what this is signaling exactly. Once we break above that high, that's because it's high built to put a new low, thus this becomes the weak high, right? So in 5 minutes, we have this high as take profit 1. So can high is take profit 1. And I would like to theoretically take, let's use this tool that we have. Very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. That would be the new low once we break above this high. That would be protected. I'm very proud of myself that I caught this trade as well on US30 today. From here, well, technically we closed at 4-3, 4.3-1. I mean, once that high goes, once this high goes, stop loss will move here. Once that stop is moved, I think I'll rest a lot easier. That is if that high goes, if that high will go. Let's keep watching it. So we got to change of character. Um, we just broke market structure lower. My original stop loss should be here. Stop loss is currently right here. I'm gonna leave it there as we had not broken above. I think that if we just take us out now, I mean, that's just a complete change of fucking structure. We're gonna get stopped out. Maybe. Now, why did it reject? What's here? Let's measure this move. Okay, if we have a rejection continuations, this would be the new stop loss. At this point here, we will secure some profit on this trade. And that would be however much that is. Still 2-1. It's fine by me. Stopped out. Okay. So could I have anticipated that? I think so. The cells were still a good idea. Okay. I did a quick sell. I'm deciding if I sell. I'm expecting this to happen. So it's just a stop loss to 32,889. So 32,890. Very well. Take profit will be below. I don't know. Oh, okay. We're gonna do this running now. And we will adjust our stops accordingly. This would be the new stop loss once we break that low. So now, once we break this low, changing our stop loss. Once the low's gone, Interesting behavior today. In any case, our stops are still there for a reason. We just pushed negatively. Lower, I think we could. Wait, I guess. Well, I got stopped out. Shit. So I guess the buys were still effective. Interesting. So perhaps I forget was the best strategy.